Hey guys, welcome if you are new here to my channel. Welcome if you are my previous subscribers. Welcome back to today's channel. So for today's video, we're going to be focusing on the Biden impeachment and the impeachment inquiry by Kevin McCarthy, Speaker of the House, and we're going to explore that more in depth in today's video. Now, if you're only interested in certain parts of specific questions that I'm going to be focusing on, and you kind of want to know what this video entailed, go to the description below or the comment section and click the timestamp, and it will take you to that certain point in time and the question that I'm asking. Regardless, let's start without further ado. So this video is being recorded on September 19, 2023 at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here are some quick disclaimers on your screen right now. Feel free to read them on your own time. So this video is just for entertainment purposes only and for education purposes only as well. Here are some last minute disclaimers. Feel free to read them on your own time if you would like to do so. Without further ado, we're going to get right into the question, shall we? Okay, so for the first question that we're going to ask today, will Kevin McCarthy have the votes to impeach President Biden? The important question that we're going to cover today is, does he even have the vote to impeach President Biden? Then we'll go from there. So here's what it says. It says that it's like everybody on the media right now is saying that the reason why Kevin McCarthy is doing this is because he's trying to appease the right wing or the extremist MAGA group to not, shut down the U.S. government. And so this is all about the economy. It's all about the spending bill for the United States. That is the main motive here. At least that's what is being suggested by the cards here. This video is just for entertainment purposes only. We do have here, though, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which is indicating no evidence will be found like this. Although the Pentacles here is indicating the economy, it's also indicating, oh, we might be able to find something if we just open up an investigation of some sort. They're not going to have that much luck. And that's kind of like where they are right now. They're not going to have the evidence. There is no evidence on President Biden. It doesn't seem to suggest that President Biden will be impeached by the House. So I don't think Biden will be impeached. Yeah, Kevin McCarthy may start an impeachment inquiry, but he still needs the votes in the House to determine whether or not President Biden is impeached. In the end, the final outcome card here is the Strength card. It's reversed, which is indicating does Kevin McCarthy have the votes to impeach President Biden? No. The case is not strong for him. He will not be able to impeach President Biden. Okay, so the next question that we're going to cover today is, will the Impeachment Inquiry Committee find any evidence on convicting or connecting President Biden to his son, Hunter? So that's really what we're going to look at right now. My back. Okay. Sorry, guys. I have my dog here. So I kind of very limited in movement. Okay, so we have the page of cuff reverse. This is the way it fell, so I'm just going to leave it just as is. Okay. So, will the Impeachment Inquiry Committee find any evidence connecting President Biden to his son, Hunter Biden? Well, the first card that we have here is we have the page of cup reverse. And that is normally indicating new inquiry, new people, new generation, new drama, stuff like that. Something that is new, a new idea. It's reversed because it's telling me here that the way he went about it was not legal, in the sense that he had no standing or ground to even find any evidence. And so that is what is being indicated by this card. That there is no rules that were followed, and because the rules were not followed, he's not able to access the evidence or even find any sort of evidence. So he's not going to be able to do his job as directed by the Impeachment Inquiry Committee. We do have the Hanged Man reverse. This is, upright, excuse me. And this is telling me here that he basically hung himself just by announcing the impeachment inquiry into President Biden without any sort of rules being followed. It would be different if the impeachment went to the House and the House voted to impeach President Biden, then started up the impeachment inquiry. However, he totally dodged that, and instead of not going to the House to go on a vote, which, by the way, is in the Republican majority here, and President Biden is a Democrat. This telling me here that he set to fail. He set himself to fail by hanging himself, by not following the protocol directed by the Republican Congress. I think back in 2021, right when Donald Trump was being impeached after the first impeachment trial, this was set in motion by the House committee. And so since then, he's not following the rules, only stepped by his own political party a few years back. We do have the center as the devil card reverse. This is also the card that represents Donald Trump and the Republican Party, specifically the MAGA extremists during the 2020 election. This is being indicated here as reverse. But again, this is also being pushed by to appease the MAGA right-wing congressmen and women to try to get them to be able to make sure that they're not going to remove Kevin McCarthy from the speakership, which, by the way, we're going to do a video on. That is reversed here as well. And the final outcome card here is the Two of Swords reversed, which normally indicates yes or no confusion. This is automatically telling me that there is no confusion. There is clarity here in this issue. There is clarity in the future. And the card here that is clarifying the Two of Swords reverse. This one is reversed here, and this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 of Pentacles reversed. And the 7 of Pentacles reversed is telling me here that there is no evidence that they can find that would suggest or connect President Biden to Hunter Biden. And because of that, I don't think the impeachment trial is going to be able to have any sort of stand-in or any sort of evidence to even be put forth on the House floor to impeach President Biden nonetheless. So in terms of that, are they going to find any sort of connection between President Biden and his son Hunter? No. The answer is no. Okay, so is there anything that we need to know about this attempted impeachment of President Biden? Is there any other information that we need to know? This is the last question for this specific video. I did make a part 2, which is why this video is shorter than my normal videos. This card here is the Star card. This is reversed. This represents to me as the U.S. presidency, the 13 colonies. It's reversed. Right? Is there anything we need to know about the attempted impeachment of President Biden? This card also represented the Democratic Party winning the presidency back in 2020. We have the sideways, and these are the challenges cards here. So we have the Ace of Swords reverse, sideways. That is a challenge, incumbency, challenging the incumbent president, which is President Biden. We have here trying to win the votes of people to try to get the impeachment trial, or try to rig it, or try to feed information into the impeachment inquiry. So what this is telling me here that this is the Republican Party. We have the Democrats here, right? The Democrats have done justice with President Trump and impeachment. They followed the protocol, and they did as needed. They found the evidence before they even initiated the impeachment call. Here we have the Republican Party here, and they're unable to find any sort of evidence as stated in this video. Again, this video is just for entertainment purposes only, but it is suggesting in this card here that they are either trying to gather the votes or try to, solidify the caucus behind the fact of impeaching President Biden. But it also is indicating to me as well, it is also indicating that the Republicans may fabricate evidence. We have the King of Wands, and this is sideways. This is Donald Trump. This is the conservative card here, the incumbent. He's out of power. So he is out of office right now, which is a big challenge for the Republican Party, is that if Donald Trump is not on the ballot, the Republican Party will not do well, because basically Donald Trump has tarnished the Republican Party's reputation. And again, I just also want to note as well is that we can't always blame everything on Donald Trump, because the Republican Party knew this for years now. This is not a surprise. So they also have to take some of the blame too. Then we also have here as well, we have the sideways, which is the major challenge, is tradition. Right, we have the tradition card here. We have the 4, 5, 6. We have the 6 of Cups, sideways, tradition. So the traditional way of doing things, the traditional way of impeachment, is a major challenge to whether or not the attempted impeachment of President Biden is going to be successful. It looks like right now, the impeachment trial of President Biden will not be successful, will not bode well for the Republicans. It looks like as if they're going to try to take him out by trying to tarnish Biden's reputation, by trying to classify him as the Biden crime family and stuff like that. But there's also noted as well, it is also indicating here as well that there can be some sort of fabricated evidence to try to say, hey, look, here, not here. And that's kind of like where we're at right now as a society and as a collective, is that, I mean, if anything, I don't think this impeachment trial is really going to get anywhere. It might benefit President Biden, which is another video that I am going to do right after this video. So, yeah, I think I covered it all. I don't think I have any more questions to ask. If you have any question that you would like to be answered, just comment in the comment section below, or message me on Facebook in my Facebook group, or whatever else. I do have forms. Submit your questions, and I will try to do as many videos as possible. I've been trying to get used to my schedule. I haven't really found my rhythm on YouTube yet, but I am trying to be as consistent as possible. At least 2 videos every couple of weeks, or at least 2 videos a week. That's my main goal. But without that, I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.